Okay, so we're continuing the line edit for Rebecca's um, return of the stolen. And we've got to the point where the pirate has stepped past Emil's arcs, sweeping them away with his own until they were face to face. Emil sucked in his breath and raised his arms defensively. What? In the dream, they'd been this close. They'd touched, but it couldn't happen. There was no happy ending for this. Aww. So poignant. I like it. The captain brushed a strand of hair away from Emil's forehead. The whine was an apology. Aww. The pirate is not so bad. Now, she's changed to calling him captain. I think it's okay. I think it works. I'm gonna leave that for now. This shouldn't happen. See, it starts with it couldn't happen. Now, this shouldn't happen. But Emil leaned into the touch and inhaled the captain's scent as it is mixed with the wine, fruit and flowers, and exotic spices that promise pleasure. Now, I think this is not necessary. I think it's stronger without. And I think we don't even need this. But Emil leaned into the touch and inhaled the captain's scent as it mixed with wine, fruit and flowers. These two and close together. Inhale the captain's scent. I don't think that's necessary. And that's probably not necessary too. Remember those little words, they stop flow, so we can take them out with losing nothing and it should flow better. But Emil leaned into the touch and inhaled the captain's scent, mixed with wine, fruit, flowers, and exotic spices. Yeah, I don't think that's necessary. I think it's stronger without. Often you'll be surprised, sometimes just removing some words makes the remaining ones stronger. And the interest is sincere, the captain whispered, lips almost brushing Emil's cheek. Nice. Emil wanted to believe him as much as he wanted to kiss those lips and follow the yellow tracery of scars from the captain's cheeks all down his body. Because I was thinking all the way, okay? Because that's sometimes when you read, you kind of almost feel for the next words all the way down. I think that might be better. He just couldn't bring himself to do either. I don't even know your name. A man with scruples, I like him. The captain's aura brushed Emil's, invitation implicit. Nice. Call me Kai. It's Kai. Kai is one of Rebecca's very colourful characters. Kai, something to whisper in the darkness. Oh, don't you just love this? Although he hardly had enough breath to speak, his chest heaved for air. Now this is UST at its best. I love the way that Rebecca writes romance, and you'd be surprised, before she wrote the 5 flashes she submitted to the spring anthology, she had not written a lot of romance. I couldn't believe it. It's amazing what she gave us and what she's giving us. Something to whisper in the darkness, although he hardly had enough breath to speak. This is beautiful. This is the kind of UST that I want for the anthology. Yes. Warm lips brushed his. Kai's fingers slipped down the edge of his robe and his aura pulsed hot red and pink. I can't trust you, Emil said, although his aura and body responded to the touches. Now, I'm kind of feeling this should be touch. Not yet. Kai barely kissed him, but it inflamed Emil's trembling body. Keep the wine. Enjoy it properly. And when I come back, maybe you'll trust me a little more. Back? No, his fingers spasmed as if to grip Kai's shirt, and his arms burst into Okay, this is a bit problematic. I know what she means. We know what she means, but it doesn't read very well. Temporary, maybe? Well, it's not wrong. Momentary. And I'm not sure this works. Let me think. His fingers spasmed as if to grip Kai's shirt, and his arcs burst. I almost feel like they should be shot forth. Um, let's see what happens. The car was already moving away, disappearing. Okay, so slipping through Emil's wards with hardly a disturbance, and gone just before he heard the tramp of guards in the halls. Okay, so whatever he did with his arcs, it's almost like it, did not register on Kai. Okay, so back. So obviously he didn't want him to go, and this was instinctive, but ineffective. How about if I said, his arc shot forth, shaping momentarily into a semblance of a cage? Now, usually I'm giving this kind of suggestion because I think it's better, but most of the time Rebecca will come back with something else that's even better. Okay, so I wouldn't worry too much. I'm just giving a suggestion here because I don't think I really don't like this. A momentary occasion, no, I don't like this at all. Yeah. So I'm just gonna let her know. Sure about this. And yes, just to explain why I'm doing this. His fingers spasmed as if to grip Kai's shirt, and his arcs shot forth, shaping momentarily into a semblance of a cage. Because it's not really a cage if Kai just moves away through them, right? So just a semblance of a cage. Okay. We're at the end, so I'm just gonna keep going. But Kai was already moving away, disappearing into the shadows, slipping through Emil's ward with hardly a disturbance. Not liking this. Slipping through Emil's wards. I don't think this is necessary. Probably stronger and better without. And gone just before he heard the tramp of guards. How about before the tramp of guards sounded in the halls? Then we don't have to wonder who he is, right? Who heard? Kai or Emil? Okay, but Kai was already moving away, disappearing into the shadows, slipping through Emil's wards, and gone just before the tramp of guards sounded in the halls. Something like that. They knocked and spoke with him. So that's the guards, and that's Emil. An intruder had been sighted, but no, Magus Lamont had seen no one, heard no disturbance. Very nice, very nice. And when he returned to the table and the open bottle of wine, he found what had come with it, a single carefully penned copy of one of the precious ritual scrolls Kai had stolen. Now that's a good ending, right? Kai, Emil is really angry with Kai because he stole these scrolls, and now basically, the pirate captain is giving him back one of the precious scrolls. So it works as an ending, but it can be a bit smoother. Let's see. Enoch, nothing spoke with him. I know. Yes, I like this very much. So it's the final sentence. And when he returned to the table and the open bottle of wine, yeah, maybe this bit is what I'm not sure about. This is a bit of filtering, and this could be better. How about something had been left behind for him? It's more personal. And when he returned to the table and the open bottle of wine, do we need this? We know it's open. Probably needed that drink though, yeah. When he returned to the table and the bottle of wine, he found something. He realized that something had been left behind for him. Left behind sounds a little bit more poignant than left for him. A single carefully penned. I don't think we even need single. A carefully penned copy of one of the precious. I don't think we need the detail here. Doesn't we already know it's about the rituals? And when he returned to the table and the bottle of wine, this is arguable. I mean, it's a good adjective, but I don't think we absolutely need it. It's up to Rebecca. He found what had come with it, or he found something had been left behind for him. A carefully penned copy of one of the precious scrolls Kai had stolen. So he's calling him Kai now. Not the pirate, not the captain, but Kai. A name to whisper in the dark. How lovely is that? Okay, so that is it. That's my line edit for Rebecca's Return of the Stolen. And the title was actually from Deva, our Queen of Titles. And it has subtext because returning not just the scroll that the pirate captain had stolen from Emil, but also, in a sense, returning Emil's heart. Isn't that lovely? Okay, so that's it. And I will have to go through it a few more times before I let Rebecca have a look. But this is exactly the kind of story that we are looking for our summer anthology. That's going to be out next year. So you have plenty of time. If anybody wants more details, we have a link to the website, Sand Kittens Press. Our spring anthology did well this year, and I'm sure that the summer anthology will do well too next year. So if anyone's interested, just keep an eye out for that. You can always ask me questions, or Dava, or Erica, or Rebecca. Okay, the four of us, we're the core team for the anthology, and we are looking for stories similar to this one for the summer anthology. Okay, so that's it for now, and I hope that was useful and helpful to you. And let us know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. Bye.